Good afternoon, everybody. Today is the 18th of January and we're out for a little afternoon visit to Baconsthorpe Castle. We came here a couple of years ago to do a walk around the countryside surrounding the castle and also to have a look around the castle, but it was going under a lot of restoration, so you couldn't actually go into the castle. We could just walk along through this first initial doorway here, but you couldn't actually walk around it. It looks like it is open. All the scaffolding is down, so I think today there is the walk that we did when we came here before, which takes up and around through country meadows and country lanes through Baconsthorpe. We were going to do that today, but we've underestimated how cold it is. So I haven't really brought some warm clothing with us. So I think what we might do is just have a walk around the castle, enjoy that, and there is a 40-minute walk out away from the castle, but of course we then have to come back again, which we usually prefer to do circular walks, but we'll see. Rob is just he's just using his drone at the moment, which hopefully gives some really good views over the castle. So we will decide what we're going to do and get back to you again. So Baconsthorpe Castle is a moated and fortified 15th century manor house that tells the story of the rise and fall of the Haydens, a prominent Norfolk family, and over 200 years successive generations of the Haydens built, enlarged and finally abandoned the castle. So the restorations of the castle was started in 2024, which must have been when we first visited, as it's now 2026, and it did say that they were hoping to get it all done within a year, but I think it must have gone over the year, because we also did a walk when we stayed at Castle Wild camping. We did a walk from the campsite that took us along the side of the castle. So we've done like a couple of walks around this area, but this is the first time that we've managed to get into the castle. So that's quite exciting. Well, I don't think we'll actually do much of the walking today because this is absolutely beautiful. I really love visiting old castles, and luckily for us in Norfolk, they are, well, most of them are free to visit, where you've got your ruins, more of the larger ruined castles like Castle Acre, you do have to pay to get in, but these ones dotted about in the Norfolk villages are usually free to visit. Sometimes just a car parking fee, but this is absolutely beautiful. And the slight fogginess that we had when we first got here is starting to lift a bit, and we've got this gorgeous winter sun just shining and making it so atmospheric. It's just beautiful. So we're going to have a good proper look around. I've just looked around in this, which I suppose is like the keep area, which was very good. And we're just going to walk around the walled area and then have a look at the lake, have a bit of lunch, and we will perhaps have a little walk away from the castle. But we'll see. Read one of these notice boards about the castle. So it says the inner castle was once divided into two courts. The service court was on the right and the main house was to the left. And the great chamber where the lord and his family had private meals was adjacent to the gatehouse behind you. So we've been behind here. Still visible in the cellar are a row of vertical handgun slots for the defence of the castle entrance. And to your left was a range of lodging chambers for the lord's entourage, each with a private latrine housed in the external towers. And the public great hall of the castle was used for entertaining guests and holding feasts. And that ran from east to west in front of us here. And then the service court on the right contained a stables, kitchens, a bakehouse and a brewhouse, as well as accommodation for the servants. Also says Sir Henry Hayden extended the castle with an additional court in the early 15th century, and the first of the family to be knighted. He held several positions of great responsibility, and this gave the family new stability and allowed Sir Henry's successors to be peaceful and prosperous landlords. Interesting. So these will be the gun slots that were used to protect the castle. we have another little information board here telling us about the wool industry. And it says, by the Tudor period, Baconsthorpe was established as a vast and profitable wool producing estate. Cool. Okay, we are now going to go back to the car and have some lunch, and then we'll decide what we'll do after that. We take a little walk down to St Mary's Church. We were just saying, me and Robert, that we haven't actually been in the summertime to this castle, but we're thinking that we prefer it in the winter time, especially when you've got the winter sun, a little bit of blue sky, and we've now got some moodiness creeping in behind us. The bare trees, it just gives an absolute amazing atmosphere. It's just stunning. I'm glad that we decided to pay it another visit. It's been well worth just the little stroll around. And they've done a pretty good job of not so much restoring it, but keeping what there is intact. Got this weirdo on the
finger.
The finger. What if I just which way? Just push you over into the moat.
A long walk home because I've got car keys.
Oops, maybe not then.
Welcome to Baconsfield Castle, which is not actually a castle, it's a manor house, but it's called Baconsfield Castle. And the best bit about it is the bacon. You've got to have bacon. This is no good without bacon. So we're looking at some old relics, so I thought I might as well be here because I am one, and the other one's holding the camera.